The Nintendo Switch has finally been released. Joe Biden sees his own memes, and the Red Power Ranger killed his roommate? This is Internews. Hello and welcome back to Internews. I am so glad to see your shining and wonderful faces. Have you kept up with everything that's going on the internet? Of course not. You probably just had midterms. Not to worry though, we're here to help out. So just sit back, relax, and let's discuss memes. If there's anything I love more than free pizza, it's being a dick to student athletes. Recently, a new trend of tweets have come up poking fun at high school student athletes who are a bit too passionate about what they do. This passion leaks into everyday conversations. For example, a regular person just breathes and a student athlete responds with, "Getting tired? Can't get tired when you're out on the track. Never stop chasing your dreams," or something equally as ridiculous. This, of course, is graffitied with iPhone emojis, especially the 100 emoji and for some reason, the devil emoji. And many of these tweets discuss never stopping the grind, whatever the hell the grind is, and how much you work for what you get, even though all you get is a sense of holier than thou to people who actually enjoy relaxing. This recent meme has also leaked into other groups of people, including theater kids who talk about making it big, being off the book, and how rehearsal takes up every waking moment of their lives because that's clearly healthy. Do you hate STEM majors, as most people at Emerson College do? Great, because there are some about STEM majors and how they're better than English majors, art majors, and just about everyone else, along with how hard their work is overall. This meme attacks people who act better than you for your profession. Everyone should remember that your profession is worth it, whether you're a lazy piece of crap, third tree from the left, or a starving writer. And you may have been wondering why your Twitter and Facebook news feeds have been flooded by grown women in absurdly sexy Disney cosplay. Alas, sexy Halloween costume season has not come early this year. In fact, the millennial obsession with Disney princesses has indeed gone too far. You can purchase Ariel, Rapunzel, Belle, Snow White, Jasmine, and Pocahontas-style bikinis from Disney's Enchanted Bikini line. And I've got a few problems with this. First, they don't have plus-size options. Luckily, Hot Topic has taken it upon themselves to create a plus-size design. But come on, Disney! Second, how are you supposed to swim in these bathing suits, and what's with the shoulder thing? Not sensible swimwear. Is that supposed to be sexy? I genuinely don't know. Please send help. Third, I feel bad for the left-out princesses. Did no one want to be Elsa, Tiana, or Mulan? They're the cool ones. Damn it, Disney. Also, it feels weird to me that a costume that is usually designed for young girls is being made into a bikini line. I know young girls aren't meant to wear it, but I can't help not associating the two. The models look childlike in the bathing suits, and it's just giving me the creeps all around. Either way, I'm pretty sure people are going to buy them, and it's going to get weird on the beach this summer. What's next? Chippendale Speedos? I hope so. If Barack Obama was our country's father for the past 8 years, then Joe Biden was our lovable uncle who ate a lot of ice cream, told a ton of jokes, and most importantly, just wanted the best for us. And as heartbreaking as it was for Joe to leave, especially to see him replaced with a homophobic lizard man, at least we got a solid meme out of it. The first inkling that Joe had a sassy side may have come from the video of Obama's post-election speech. Biden could be seen in the background crossing himself as the ex-president spoke of hope for Trump to unite the country. Damn, Joe, is this the White House or junior high? Though we can't say we disagree. From there, the internet ran with the idea of a trickster VP making the most of his final days in office. The running themes are Home Alone-style booby traps, an exasperated president, and a flavorful dash of homoerotic subtext. Recently, Joe Biden's daughter showed him a sampling of the memes, and he reportedly sat there for an hour and laughed, and we couldn't be happier. Even though he even chose his favorite one and made Mike Pence very uncomfortable in the process. Consider this our gift to you, Joe. In honor of all you've done for this country, we, the people of the internet, would like to award you with this commendable meme. Thank you, Mr. Biden. Okay, I'm done with the popular memes of last month, or so. But God, don't you just want to bury yourself in memes, or at least major in them? If only I went to Northeastern! Anyway, let's go to our host, Miriam Tannenbaum, who's been hitting the streets and getting all the latest hot gossip about the internet.
Hi, my name is Miriam Tannenbaum, and today I'm going to be heading around asking some ungrateful millennials at film school questions about the thing that they love most, cocaine. I mean the internet. Let's get started. So the first question, describe to me what a meme is in 5 words, none of which can start with the letter A.
Picture on the internet with words.
Really irritating.
Popular, millennial.
We're saying a meme, aren't we?
Over popular.
Photo, words.
Constant.
I study memes, like professionally. I'm a memester.
What is the most popular subreddit? A, r/AskReddit, B, r/AskGreg, C, r/The Abyss, or D, r/I can't hear what you're saying, so I'm just going to nod politely until you leave me alone.
I don't use Reddit, but I'd guess the first one. Well, it's not D. It's the first one. It's the Reddit one. A.
Is it B, Ask Greg?
Who invented MySpace? A, Tom Anderson and Chris DeWolf. B, a disgruntled little person who was going through a rough patch in their marriage and needed an excuse to spend more time in the garage. C, Al Gore, or D, all of the above.
The first one, again. It's just, so far, it's still the first one.
I'm gonna go with D, all of the above, because I feel like there's a crazy story with that all connects.
I like D, all of the above. It's a great answer.
Anyway, you're wrong. It's A, Tom Anderson and Chris DeWolf. What does Mark Zuckerberg, inventor of Facebook, do when he first wakes up in the morning? A, tape a picture of Jesse Eisenberg next to the mirror and just think for a while. B, jump into a Scrooge McDuck-esque pool of money. C, Facebook Live colonoscopy. Or D, brush his teeth, probably.
I would say probably D, but I would hope A.
You got that one miserably wrong, but that is all right.
Okay.
D.
See, you would possibly expect it to be
Right.
D. However, it is in fact B, jump into a Scrooge McDuck-esque pool of money. I may have neglected to mention that this is my imaginary friend, Mark Zuckerberg, inventor of Facebook. Next question. What is your favorite meme?
That's really tough. I have a lot of favorites, and I can't just choose one because I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the rest of the memes, honestly.
Well, one time my friend sent me a meme that I thought was really funny. It was just a picture of a blue ribbon with alcoholic on it, and that made me laugh a lot harder than it should have, so.
My favorite meme? Oh, let me pull out the compendium.
Absolutely not. What, as of 2016, was the most viewed YouTube video of all time? A, footage of Kevin Spacey singing a lullaby to a full-grown man. B, a live feed of a video's view count as it goes up. It's the same video. Think about that one. C, Gangnam Style. Boring. D, a bee that has had enough of the hypocrisy of bee politics and stings himself in protest.
D.
No, but you know what? Yeah.
I'm gonna go with D, the B movie answer.
What website would you say that you use the most?
Oh, it's Reddit. I'm on Reddit all the time. I'm always on Reddit.
That's the worst.
Probably Facebook or Twitter, probably.
YouTube or Facebook?
Emerson, Outlook.
What was the most pirated show of 2016? A, Long Island Medium. B, Game of Thrones. C, Short Landlocked Big. Or D, I don't have to answer this question because my parents will still pay for me to go to film school.
I'm an actor, so I don't deal with that. So Game of Thrones, probably.
I'm gonna go with B because that feels very accurate.
That is in fact correct. It is Game of Pizza. Do you think that you could last a full 24 hours without access to any technology?
I mean, yeah.
Probably, but I'd have to keep myself really busy with other people.
Yeah, sure, of course.
All right, then in that case, give me your phone. That was us picking the brains of some internet-savvy students. With Internews, my name is Miriam Tannenbaum, and I hope you enjoyed this. Where's the cocaine?
That, Miriam, what a hoot. Speaking of hoots, let's go to our owl correspondent, Kelly. Wait. I completely forgot. Kelly isn't an anamorph. She's just a plain old correspondent. Silly me. I'm pretty sure she's still funny nonetheless. Now to you, Kelly.
Thank you, Kate, though we all know I would kill to be an animorph. Those books were freaking crazy. All the drama and the aliens and the animals. Speaking of crazy, there's some pretty insane stuff that's gone down recently, so let's discuss. Remember the Power Rangers? Remember all those rumors that one ex-Power Ranger became a porn star? I can't imagine anything worse than that, right? I mean, what a childhood killer. wait, well, speaking of killers, I guess a former Power Ranger killed a man? Well, okay, yeah, that is worse. Ricardo Medina Jr., 38, and renowned former Red Power Ranger, has pled guilty to the murder of his roommate, Josh Sutter, leaving Medina with only a 6-year sentence in state prison for voluntary manslaughter. The incident was allegedly caused by an argument between the two regarding Medina's girlfriend. As tragic and horrifying as this is, it has led to a quite memorable Craigslist ad by Medina for a new roommate. However, he probably won't need help finding a roommate in prison. So, yeah, he won't need a roommate for another 6 years. Yes, that seems like an appropriate amount of time to serve after killing a man. Of course, apparently, much like Medina's fame at a young age, his weapon of choice was a double-edged sword, with which he stabbed his roommate several times, as he said, in self-defense. In any case, our deepest condolences to the victim's family. Last week, Burlington, Vermont held a Best Beard competition to raise money for the Vermont Make-A-Wish Foundation. A special visitor and beard connoisseur was invited to judge the competition this year, the most interesting man in the world, Jonathan Goldsmith. You may recognize him from his appearance in the Dos Equis beer ads, where he portrays a man so interesting that he lives vicariously through himself, is left-handed and right-handed, and is fluent in all languages, including the 3 that he speaks. The ad campaign was so popular that it became a popular internet meme. One ad claims that his beard alone has experienced more than a lesser man's entire body. And damn, does Goldsmith have a fine beard. I mean, look at it. Apparently, the real-life Goldsmith maintains his facial hair with a lice comb given to him by a veterinarian. That's commitment. I see why he was chosen to be the face of the most interesting man in the world. Apparently, the competition is judged in 3 categories: urban beard, freestyle beard, and backwoods beard. According to organizers, the contest raised nearly $30,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. If I had a wish, it would probably be for a chocolate fountain. So yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with chocolate. It's a guilty pleasure. But another guilty pleasure of mine is America's Next Top Model. What is not to love? All the fashion, the drama. It's a model competition. We all know that America's Next Top Model disappeared for some random reason, but then it was rebooted by VH1 with a whole new set of judges and, gasp, a new host, Rita Ora. I honestly couldn't watch the show because Tyra Banks isn't hosting it. I was rooting for you, Tyra. Tyra is literally the heart and soul of America's Next Top Model. Who else is going to teach the contestants how to booty, tooch, and smize? Well, thank God all of our prayers have been answered because Tyra is returning in cycle 24. Tyra Banks blessed us all with the announcement on Twitter saying, "I miss my top model baby, so mama's back. Hashtag America's Next Top Model, hashtag America's Next Top Model 24. Yes, she is coming back, and she is going to bring back all that sass, fierce, and flavor back into the show. Mama's back. In more exciting news, the Nintendo Switch is finally out, and boy, what a console it is. But honestly, what is a console without the games? And in particular, I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. It is being hailed as one of the best video games ever made. It is truly a breathtaking game, and it doesn't fail to amaze. With the vast open world and goodies filled throughout, it is truly stunning. Now, yes, I am a little bit biased because I love Zelda and everything that involves Zelda. But for one going in with high expectations, my expectations were blown away. So far, I have spent more than 60 hours in the game. I haven't even come close to finishing the game in any means. I've yet to face the final boss, but that's not what's important. In a world where you can do anything, and by anything, I mean anything. You want to climb that mountain? You can. You want to ride a horse across Hyrule? You can. You want to become a master chef? You can. You just want to run around everywhere with no true aim? That's what I do. You can. The real beauty is what you see in the game. These are the reasons why Breath of the Wild has received the most perfect scores in history and has been rated one of the best games throughout the industry, deservedly so. Well, now it's time to switch to a different topic. The Nintendo Switch was released about 2 weeks ago, and boy, it's pretty great. Not only is it a console where you can sit on your couch and play, but if you need to take it on the go, you just take it out of its dock and play it on the go. This is some of the coolest tech that I think I've ever seen, and this versatility is just amazing. And being able to pick up where I left off on the T or on a bus, wherever I'm going, even better. The problem with the Switch is that many people are reporting that the screens are being scratched when they attempt to dock the screen back into the dock. I haven't personally come across this problem, but it's really starting to make me a little paranoid. Nintendo even commented on the matter, saying that in their tour consoles, none of them were damaged or scratched. I really don't understand. This is a brand new piece of tech, and people are just trying to jam their console in forcefully and be like, I don't know, why is this happening? This is Nintendo's fault. I don't know, I'll just keep on playing anyway, both on my couch and on the go. So while I stand here and pretend that I totally had the money for a $300 Nintendo Switch, as well as a great paying job, we'll go back to Kate for more on the Oscars and The Bachelor.
Thanks, Kelly. Let's be real. We'd be insane if we didn't cover the hottest television fiascos of last month. That's right, we're talking Oscars. About 3 weeks ago, the biggest awards ceremony in all of film was held, the Oscars. And boy, was it a doozy of a ceremony. What a night. First of all, Suicide Squad won an Oscar. Suicide Squad, a film that was so overly complicated during production that it ended up getting a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes. Suicide Squad was so bad that the Lego Batman movie, a movie made about Legos, made half of its jokes jabs at how dumb a concept Suicide Squad was. But it still got an Oscar. Well, an achievement in makeup and hairstyling, but still, I'm more disappointed that such a bad movie is going to get to slap on every poster and ad campaign, Oscar winner. Damn those stylists for being the only ones who succeeded in making that film. But I gotta say, they did kinda kill it. Suicide Squad wasn't the only aspect to the Oscars to evoke anger. In fact, I think Matt Damon was probably pretty pissed all night. Jimmy Kimmel, the host of the Oscars, took the insult comedy route to the age-old tradition of trying to outdo the person who hosted the Oscars before you. And the target, his fake but also maybe not so fake nemesis Matt Damon. Kimmel's jokes poked fun at Damon all night. They ranged from playing Damon off the stage as he was presenting an award to pretending to admire Matt Damon's failed film We Bought a Zoo. Honestly, even though that one was the meanest, it had me laughing the hardest. I'm not kidding when I say that I literally know someone who had an asthma attack from laughing so hard. It may or may not have been the person who wrote this. I mean, We Bought a Zoo? Hilarious. The Oscars were jam-packed with other extraordinary aspects as well. A tour group that unexpectedly found themselves in the Oscars, some great politically charged speeches, and Kimmel adorably holding Lion star Sonny Pawar in the Lion King pose and getting him to drop candy into the audience. But no one cares about any of this stuff. And why is that, you may ask? Well, you probably aren't asking because everyone and their great-grandmother has heard about it. The great Oscar mishap of 2017. Here's how it all went down. Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway got up on stage to present the Best Picture. The Oscars were already going over at this point, so everyone was watching like, come on, get on with it. It was clear that the real contest was between La La Land, a film that paid homage to the great Hollywood of the past, and Moonlight, the underdog film based around the life of a queer black man. Warren Beatty, the cute old man that he is, opened the envelope and America was on the edge of their seats. But then he just kind of stared at it for a while and Faye Dunaway, who was clearly sick of the whole Ryan Seacrest act, grabbed the envelope from Beatty's hand and read the movie on the card, La La Land. The creators of La La Land were overjoyed and they got up on stage and began their speech, but hold the phone. All of a sudden they stopped and Jordan Horowitz, one of the producers of La La Land, came up to the microphone and told Moonlight to come to the stage because they had won. Wiggity wiggity what? And then everyone from Moonlight came on stage and Warren Beatty explained what had happened. Apparently someone had switched the cards by mistake. The card Warren Beatty got was for Best Actress, which had been won by Emma Stone for her role in La La Land. Thus the confusion. Of course, the internet went crazy, especially Twitter. People began to create conspiracy theories about how the whole envelope switch was a farce, backed up by Emma Stone, who said she had the correct envelope the entire time. It's hard to say, though. The Oscars have been known to have multiple copies of the envelopes, and the typography on those cards was confusing as hell. Also, the memes. Some great memes came out of this whole fiasco. People began replacing Moonlight written on the cards with other things, such as Hillary Clinton won the election or Beyoncé's Lemonade winning the album of the year. Honestly, this whole mishap was a great wrap to an entire awards and election season full of disappointment. And I bet Steve Harvey isn't too upset about it either. Spoiler alert for the end of The Bachelor. Don't tell us we didn't warn you guys. Season 21 is over. Nick Viall chose Vanessa Grimaldi, even though she's been really sketchy and unsure towards the finale, unlike hoaxy girl Raven, who was just so ready to get engaged. It was so heartbreaking hearing Raven profess her love to Nick, only for him to turn her down and not propose to her. TV literally just let Raven embarrass herself. But boy, did she look smoking with that smoky eye and dress in the After the Rose ceremony. But don't worry, there's still hope for her to find love because she's joining Bachelor in Paradise. Guys, I'm honestly a bit worried for Nick and Vanessa. Will they actually make it, or will Nick join Bachelor in Paradise again for a third time? Apparently for now, Vanessa has left Canada to live with Nick in Los Angeles. She's working on her foundation for children with special needs like the angel she is, while Nick left his sales job to join Dancing with the Stars. Let's just hope they have a bright future together and that Nick did choose the right girl. But let's talk about the wrong girl for a second, Corinne Olympios. Oh, Corinne, don't we all love watching and hating her at the same time? Girl's got a gold heart and a platinum vagine. That's probably how she kept Nick under her belt for so long. Remember Hometowns? How she showed Nick an average day with Corinne, which was basically going on a $3,423 shopping spree. And don't forget Raquel. Yes, Corinne is literally 24 years old and has a nanny. To be fair, Raquel was so cute and sweet when she talked about Corinne to Nick, but we all know Corinne isn't that sweet. We were reminded with the Taylor versus Corinne drama of emotional intelligence in the Women Tell All. We couldn't deal with the drama and Corinne felt it too. She literally walked off stage and came back with a glass of wine. Classic Corinne. What is Corinne without her alcohol and naps? Like 90% of her screen time was just her drinking alcohol and complaining about everything. She did have to defend herself that it is okay to take naps because everyone naps, just like everybody poops. She said there's even a book about it, but let's talk about the other contestants. Rachel Lindsay, everyone's favorite sexy, strong, independent Bachelor contestant, came on the show to talk about how she's been announced as the first Black Bachelorette. And we couldn't be more proud to see some diversity in the show and for the Bachelor to choose the best candidate ever, for Rachel to start the movement. Although it really was a surprise and a bit awkward for Rachel to start her journey right away in After the Final Rose. The Bachelorette literally started on live television and Rachel met 4 men. Some of them were fine, great men, but one guy just did it terribly wrong. He told her, "I'm ready to go black and I'm never going back." Great, nice to know, man. But seriously though, go Rachel. Bachelor Nation cannot wait to see you find true love in The Bachelorette this May. Phew, that was a mouthful. But what can I say? The Bachelor brings out the worst in all of us. Thank you so much for watching Internews. We'll see you next time with just as much memes and internet drama permitting.